months.
You see it? How is that? What is that shining above that if that's the sun? That's impossible for that to be the moon. I'm facing west, north side Minneapolis. We know that's not the sun.
Scientists at NASA have given us some amazing images, and they've discovered there's actually an enormous dark hole over our sun.
Have been lended a Nikon DSLR camera, and I've been able to obtain a few photos. So when we see something like this, it makes me wonder if there's more going on than just our sun behind everything.
This is a very serious situation we're under right now, and the government are hiding it from us. We are being darkened all over our skies around the world. We are having some serious problems with our sun right now. It's getting red hot. I mean, it's twice as hot now because it's a binary twin. It's right close to it.
We've got Miley Cyrus saying she wants devil horns in her head. We got Justin Bieber dancing around like a female. All right, you don't turn 20 years old and then all of a sudden.
Do you see what's on your screen right now? Well, guess what that is? That is NASA and Bausch & Lomb's artificial sun.
But it's exceptionally pink, and there's no rays streaming from it as per normal from the sun.
South Korea's experimental fusion reactor known as K-Star, also called an artificial sun, has set a world record by maintaining a temperature of over 100 million degrees Celsius for more than a minute.
The sun is the other big issue, the 24-hour sun that allegedly is seen, was in December, I think, in Antarctica.
The brain is prepared for the fragmentation through the puzzles and symbols, and they put the commands in. And I remember a nurse, I asked who, there was a door behind my cage, and I asked the nurse.
You can clearly see the sun above it, shining. Look at that. What is that? You can see the sun above it. Look at that.
What is this?
Weather map on the sun. You'll notice part of the sun is missing. That whole chunk of the sun basically ripped off, blew out, and is coming our way at about 2 million miles an hour.
Our way.
Our way.
We feel that there is an artificial sun in our skies. We also believe that there is a shield.
The sun is large and distorted looking, but there's definitely a sphere on the bottom right. Now let's take a look at that. I have enriched the saturation, and I can definitely see that there is something that's not part of that heat signature that's around the sun.
And all these reflections and refractions are coming down to our atmosphere. There is something strange going on with our sun because it's white hot right now. And that simulator is being burnt away, I can see.
You don't turn 20 years old and then all of a sudden decide, I want to get devil horns in my head, or throw crazy parties and just suddenly want to become a girl when we've been a boy our whole lives.
That is NASA and Bausch & Lomb's artificial sun. Yes, I will repeat myself. That is the artificial sun that you are seeing in the sky.
Watch it, guys. It's yellow, right? Yellow, huh? We know this is a sun simulator. Look at this. Wow. He did not change the color, guys. That is the sun dimming.
Korea's artificial sun K-Star is based on this principle. When a superconducting magnet is used to generate heat of over 100 million degrees, particles inside are turned into plasma.
Now, everybody who's saying they're seeing the 24-hour sun in Antarctica are doing so from the, I believe it's right here, the Ross Ice Shelf. So this guy contacts me, says that he lived just somewhere in here for a number of months.
Who was in that room, and she said a girl with a hole in her heart. And I remember not being able to eat. I was extremely depressed. They took me out of, one of the tests I've never forgotten is that they took me out of the cage.
You know that's the sun behind me. Don't tell me that's the moon. how you're going to get a real clear view right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, this kind of thing happens all the time, but you don't very often see something that big. So I'm going to go all Carl Sagan on you here for a second. So this is about 80 times as wide as the Earth. If you're looking at the Earth on this scale, it's about that large.
We now have hard scientific evidence that now proves this. And Steve, I think the challenge needs to be put out to the international community, because this affects all mankind.
I'm wondering if perhaps that's our actual sun that we're seeing on the bottom right, or all of the amazing colors around the edges of this sun. I mean, you almost have the full spectrum there, which really doesn't happen unless you have some sort of a prismatic item to shine the light through.
There is something really serious going on up there. They are chemtrailing up there 24 hours a day now, spraying our skies. Those chemtrails up there look blue. It just looks strange. It really does. And very, very crazy times coming ahead of us now.
Folks, this is MK Ultra. This is MK Ultra Navy, Masonic, Freemason, false memory implanted mind control, folks. That's what this is. And
2 hours ago, I received some photographs from a gentleman in New York City wanting to know what this crazy looking sun was all about.
And he said, we've never seen the 24-hour sun. But here's what caught my attention. NASA actually has some patents out there for artificial suns and simulated space environments.
And wheeled me down a hall. There was another child brought out of the room, and I was brought into the room by what I always, even at that age, I thought they were very humanoid looking, a male and female. And they put me on the table.
there's plenty of famous people. We got Martin Lawrence on YouTube, says the Illuminati's trying to kill me, okay? We got rappers in their rap songs talking about the reason why Paul Walker was killed, okay?
Now watch, they're fast. Look, here comes the sun. Oh, it went the other freaking way. Look. Lord have mercy, it went that way and then it went, whoo, and stopped and come back this way.